What's up, guys? My name is Josue. Welcome to Sway Vlogs. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I make travel and life comparison videos. I am an American living here in Spain, and I travel all around Spain and Europe. So if you want to learn more about how you can save money traveling and also the life comparisons between here in Europe and in the US, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can learn more and follow me around this journey. Now, let's get on to today's episode. I'm going to talk to you guys about budget traveling, how you can save money and still enjoy the destination you're going to and make it the most memorable time of your life. But at the same time, I want to show you my secrets on how I travel so much and actually how much I spend and how much money I save and where I stay, etc. I'm going to use today Porto as my go-to place, as my example place, because it's the place I visit the most and it's the closest place to where I live. And just because I've had more experiences going there, so you can think about the place you want to go to and use that as an example for your next travel plan. So let's get to it. All right, you need to know 5 of my secrets, so 5 things you can write these down. Number 1 is set a realistic budget. Number 2 is know the dates you're going to go to so you can save money according to your budget. Number 3 is where you're going to stay. You're going to stay city center wise, outside of the city center. Do you want to stay in a hotel? You want to stay in an Airbnb, etc. Number 4 is how are you going to get to your destination? And number 5 goes in with number 4 is how you're going to move around at your destination. So those are my 5 secrets. Those are my 5 things I use, and I'm going to break them down to you one by one. So setting a realistic budget is the number 1 thing because you want to be realistic on how much you want to spend at your place or on this trip. You're not going to be like, I'm going to spend 200. 200 might not get you anywhere. Might just get you a train ticket to the place you're going to go to, but you got to think about food and lodging, etc. So set a realistic budget. For example, my wife and I and our 2 boys, we always go down to Oporto. My wife sometimes gets a little bit bored. It's like, oh my God, we're going to Oporto again. But it's the place I love the most to visit. And my little boy Camille loves it too. So I'm going to use that as an example. So every time we go to Oporto, we always set a budget. We say no more than 500 euros we're going to spend on a 3 or 4 day trip. Depends. Sometimes we go 3 days, 2 nights, 3 days, or 4 nights, 3 nights, 4 days, etc. So we set our budget according to that. But we always say 500. Now, realistically, sometimes we have gone over the budget, and most of the times have been actually our first and second time we went there, because there's a saying we have in Spanish that goes echando a perder se aprende, or learning from your mistakes, so we never really planned it out. We were just kind of last minute planners. We would plan to go to Porto, and then we would really not set dates. We would just be like, oh, let's go this weekend, and we were like, okay, sure, whatever, and then we ended up spending more than we actually realistically set our budget to. So remember that. Realistically set your budget to where you're going to go to. After doing that, you're going to look at the dates. Obviously, what dates you want to go to. For example, if you go in the summertime to wherever you're going to go to, it's most likely going to be higher priced than any other dates throughout the year, because it's the times people like to travel the most, kids are out of school, etc. And obviously the nice weather makes it more touristic like. So Porto, for example, we went there in April and we stayed in this amazing apartment hotel. Balcony view towards the city, breakfast brought to you on a little picnic basket. It was just the most amazing place we stayed at, and in my point of view, I liked it because of the view. Probably not the most amazing place that we stayed at, one of the most amazing places we stayed at, because there's other ones that we stayed at in Porto that have been amazing. But down to the point is, for those 2 nights and 3 days, we spent 535 euros. You're probably thinking, whoa, you went over your budget just in lodging. No, we split it in 4 people. Obviously, my 2 friends from the US, my wife, and I. So it wasn't that expensive. And then those dates that we went to was in April. So think about it. That was in April, and that was about 530 something dollars. Euros, not dollars. Staying there for 2 nights and 3 days. Now, I looked at the same place in July, August, and September, and even June, and they're ranging between 790 to 1200 euros for 2 nights, 3 days. So think about it. The dates make a difference. So think about the dates when you want to go to wherever you want to go to. That's number 2. Number 3 is lodging, where you want to stay. Obviously, when we go to Porto, we always have to stay at the river side, the Duero River, so we can either look out to Villanova de Gaia, which is the other side of Porto, or stay at Villanova de Gaia so we can look at Oporto. So we always have to look at places like that. We use apps such as Momondo, Trivago, and Booking.com have been my number 1 apps to go to. I've always find great deals when it comes to apartment hotels. We rarely stay at a hotel. Maybe since we've been to Oporto, we've stayed once at a hotel, and after that we actually stayed at apartments that people own and they rent it out. Like I mean, like they don't live there; they just like they own the place and they rent it out, like to tourists that come there. So you're gonna find a lot of cool places. The great thing about those apps is that it has a map view, so you can actually zoom into where you want to stay at in the map and be able to go there. Now, again, it depends on the destination you're going to. You can decide on where you want to stay. Obviously, when we stay by the river, the places are more expensive. If we stay at the city center, some places are cheaper. And if we stay always towards the outskirts of the city, then it becomes way, way inexpensive. But then we have to think about transportation to the destination, to our attractions where we want to go to, so etc. And that's number 3. Think about transportation. We have a car and it's only a 2.5-hour drive from here to Oporto. So we don't have to worry so much about like plane tickets or train tickets because we just have to worry about gas. So, we can fill up the tank maybe once or twice on the way down there, on the way back, and that's it. So we don't really get to spend that much money there. And then number 4, actually that was number 4. Number 4 was to get there. Number 5, I'm getting like stuck in my own secrets. Number 5 is obviously already titled with number 4, is that since we have our own car, we get to move around with the car. But you got to think about, do you need to rent a car? How much does a rental cost you? Also, is there buses? Is there trains? Can you rent a bike? Can you walk around? Oporto, where we go to, we usually just walk around, so it becomes really inexpensive for us because we don't have to worry about going from place A to place B, when it comes to being there. Obviously, you get to also do your research. That's like a number 6 point, I guess. You can add it in there, or 1.A or whatever. Is do your research to where you're going so you can know exactly what there is to do, and if it's between walking distances. The great thing about Porto is you can walk all over the place, and all the attractions are between like a less than a mile radius to where you can enjoy everything. It is quite a walk, so you are going to do a lot of exercise, but you get to enjoy it. Also depends on the weather, but either way, you still get to enjoy. You get to see some sightseeing. The first time we went there, we didn't know, we didn't do our research, so we spent a lot of money on taxis getting from one place to the other. So again, do your research on where you have to go so you can actually save money in there. Now, the reason I'm telling you is to do your research is because some places do require you to go on metro, like for example Madrid, or when we went to Paris, we had to ride the metro from Disneyland Paris all the way to the city center, or we were in Madrid, from the airport to the city center, we had to take a metro because it was cheaper than a taxi, etc. So again, do your research to where you are going, whether it be here in Europe, or whether it be in the States, whether it be South America, Central America, etc. Do your research exactly to where you're going to go because you want to know how much you want to spend. Now, keep in mind that some places are kind of, messed up in a way because they know that they attract tourists, so they up their prices way more expensive on plates and food, etc., or even selling you stuff is more expensive than finding other places. For example, if you go and eat at the Oporto side of the river, it's 2 times more expensive than if you eat across the bridge at Villanova de Gaia, which is hilarious because only a bridge separates them, but it is less expensive if you eat at Villanova de Gaia than eat in Oporto. So again, you gotta look at the places where you're going so you can know exactly how much money you're gonna spend. Now, those are my 5.5 secrets that I have when it comes to budget traveling. So you guys, use those secrets for your own advantage, for your own, next travel adventure you're gonna plan on to. It's helped me a lot. I've actually saved a lot of money by doing that, and I've got to enjoy traveling. A lot of people are like, do you work, traveling and stuff like that? Does YouTube pay you enough to travel and make these videos? No, it doesn't yet. Hopefully in the future it does, but not in the moment. But just, using those secrets will save you a lot of money and will also help you enjoy those places. Again, I cannot stress enough about setting a realistic budget. The dates, you have to know the dates. You have to know where you're going to stay. You have to know how you're going to get to your place. You get to know also how you're going to move around at your destination. And also, you got to do your research on the place you're going to go to so you can know exactly what there is to do and how much it's going to cost you to go to those attractions. Whether it be cable cars, going up to see the whole city view, boat rides, the tour buses, the tuk-tuk with the little bike people that take you around to show you the city, etc. You also got to know how much you're going to spend. So do your research and keep those 5.5 secrets for yourself. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little tip, little secrets of how I travel. Again, if you're new to the channel, my name is Josue. This is Sway Vlogs. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, you guys. I will see you guys every Friday. I want to like strive my hardest to make sure that I make a video out every Friday. And again, I'm going to be only making videos of travel and life comparisons. Every once in a while, you might see like a random video of an event that I go to, for example, like the zombie event that I went to, but that's going to be a rare occasion most of the time. And from now on, you'll only see travel videos and life comparison videos on my channel. So you guys go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Share it with your friends. And if you like today's, little secrets or little tips, go ahead and say in the comments what's up. And also, if you have more secrets or if you have any tips on traveling, or if you want to see any destination that you want us to visit and kind of give you guys little tips, go ahead and leave it on the comments as well. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, every Friday, new video on Sway Vlogs. Peace. Bye.